Hey guys, this is going to be a really quick and dirty, well not quick, unedited video. I'm going to share some thoughts on Eddie Van Halen's passing. And I'm going to pack some fans up for moving. We're moving, I need to pack them up, and they need to be well reinforced. So, start off with the unknown Alpine Breeze thing. I'm just going to make this really long and unedited and quick. What should we talk about first? We'll just talk about random things specializing in Van Halen. So, I first started listening to Van Halen via... via Guitar Hero and through... I dropped my packing materials. Oh shit. Alright, those are the things you're gonna see. So, I first started listening to Van Halen. I knew what Jump and Panama and crap were pretty early. It wasn't until I started playing the Guitar Hero game that I actually, learned who they were and why they were so significant. I later figured out, after a long time, a couple years ago, oh my god, these people are gods. And I started obsessing over them. I would listen to them all the time. I would try to play Guitar Hero as much as possible. And I loved them. I wanted everything to do with them. I wanted to see them live so badly. And, unfortunately, we weren't able to do that before Eddie passed, which is still so sad to me. But yeah, I've been listening to him for a long time, and I downloaded all of their albums, including the Gary Cherone stuff, the Sammy Hagar. I listened to all of them pretty frequently in the car or whatever, and I made a playlist of 30 songs that were their best from the David Lee Roth era. I always preferred the David Lee Roth era. There were good songs that came out of the Sammy Hagar era, but I never found any that I particularly loved. That said, there were a couple. Cabo Wabo, that's one of my dad's favorites, it's one of my favorites. Absolutely love that song. Sammy Hagar, in my opinion, is a great singer, but he's as good, if not better, as David Lee Roth in singing. But I gotta give it to David for being the original singer. That, I think, has an advantage on my side, at least, because there's something about your original singer. Now, for Van Halen, of course, David Lee Roth was iconic, and he still is, as being, the front man of this epic, metal, hard rock band. There was a news channel that called them a hair band, and I really think those people are kind of stupid. Hair bands suck. Yeah, they had hair, but that didn't make them good. I mean, did you look at the 80s and really think, oh yeah, they're hair bands? No, everybody had that hair in the 80s. It's what it was about. What else should we talk about? Oh, fuck. I hate when I lose the end of my tape. If you guys haven't noticed, I say a lot in my videos, and it really drives me crazy. I try to edit it out. What else? Let's see. Said it again. It dawned on me one day that famous musicians and Ozzy and Van Halen and the Go-Go's, they're going to pass one day. But it never occurred to me that it was going to be so soon. I thought I had at least another, 15 years. And I'm not afraid to say it, I cried. I cried twice. Once last night, once earlier today. Just the realization of he's gone, just got to me. And I'm not normally somebody that cries. I almost never cry over anything. My uncle died, and I was about the only one that didn't cry, and I loved him. I'm just not, a crier. And I was crying. I didn't record it, obviously, because I've got enough people that don't like me as it is. They would make fun of me. I mean, it's good. I'm not saying that you shouldn't cry. I think everybody should cry. you know, there's the stereotypical thing of like, oh, men don't cry. Men do cry. I've cried. And like I said, I'm not the type who would normally be crying, but I was over this. And people are going to laugh, and it's okay, because there's a reason. There's a reason. And I think a lot of people who normally wouldn't cry were crying. That said, one of my favorite songs by them has can't believe I'm saying this, has always been Dancing in the Street, the original Martha Reeves and the Vandellas cover. I love that song, and I wish they would have played it more often. Of course, Eruption is up there as one of my favorites. I would love to learn how to play Eruption, but I cannot see that happening. I do have a guitar. It's an Ibanez IC series that I got as a birthday present from somebody, and it's awesome. This box is not going to work. It was a Ibanez IC series I got as a birthday present, and I love it. But in all honesty, it's not really something that I play that often. I used to look at it and you know, say, I want to play this, but it's never been, you know, I love Guitar Hero. I love... Shoot. Uh-oh. That's not... Sorry, guys. I'm trying to get boxes orientated here. I can use the box from the CEI thing. Because that's not going to end up getting packed. What I can do is seal up the box for this while I'm at it, because this is going to get packed. Nobody bought that Scotty's Hugger fan that I had for sale for a while. I kind of wish somebody would buy it, because I'd like to get it out of my house. I didn't want to have to move it. And I'm moving it. So, my dog heard that, and she's going to bark. So, yeah, I guess this is just going to be me talking about Van Halen. The personal connections I had with them. And, in all honesty, they are one of the best bands of all time. Like, I never wanted to have to make a top 5 list of best bands or best singers. But if I did, I definitely think I'd have to put Van Halen on the list just because. I'm not... I will go ahead and give you my top 5 bands. So, Van Halen, obviously. Black Sabbath, I'm going to say / Ozzy. The Go-Go's. The Cars. And... Shit, this is harder than I thought it was. Okay, we got 4. Go-Go's, Van Halen, The Cars, and Black Sabbath. I would... Oh, fuck, man. I would honestly... I don't know who the 5th one would be. But those 4 for sure. I might say... No, I wouldn't say Nirvana. They were good, but not worthy of being on my list. They're not significant enough to me. I'm labeling something. Glass housing. They're not significant enough to me that I would actually label them as top 5. They're significant, no doubt, but not to that extent, in my opinion. Okay, I'm going to use this box for that, because this will... I might have to part this fan out, which I really don't want to do. This broken box. You know what I ought to do? I ought to make sure none of the boxes I've sealed had our addresses on them, because some of them do. Let me make sure. If you guys saw that, I'll have to blur it. Oh, yeah, you would have definitely seen it on that one, probably. Well, maybe. I don't know. I'll have to take a look-see. Okay, so this is going to be the box for this. Motors I don't wrap in anything, because there's not much that can actually be damaged. This I will wrap. There's not really much that... You know, like, there aren't a lot of people that would make a top 5 list for me. I mean, totally, you know, Van Halen, they're all famous, but top 5, probably. I'm trying to find... I don't want to waste that much paper. I wonder if I have bubble wrap that would work. Screw it, I'm just going to use this. Some packing peanuts. Just do that. That'll add some protection, right? Oh yeah. Packing peanuts, a little bit, can add a whole heck ton of protection. I should have buried them. That can sit like that. And then the brackets have to be wrapped. That's actually perfect. So yeah, there aren't a lot of people, for me at least, that would make a top 10 list. Just because, I don't know. It's hard to say who would... Okay, so I'm going to have to wrap these individually. I mean, sure, yeah, everybody's great, but I don't know if I would say they're significant enough to be called a top 10 band in my book. Do I love Van Halen? Yes, I do. And I honestly am so heartbroken to know that Eddie is... That's too small. I don't really care. It's protected. I'm so heartbroken to know that Eddie will never be performing again. I saw a YouTube comment from some guy that I absolutely love. It's probably illegal to say a YouTube comment that someone else wrote, but I feel like it's worth it here. He wrote a tweet that said, or a comment. That's totally not gonna do anything. That's better. Someone wrote a YouTube comment on a video that said, oh, this is funny. They said, Eddie didn't die. God wanted to learn how to play Eruption. And I freaking love that, man. Not a lot of people would, you know, say that. Okay, I'm going to have to back this out of the frame so you guys don't see our address. You see that? No. There's not a lot of people that I would say that about, but they are one of them. They are definitely one of them. Heaven, I'll tell you what, got a whole lot louder yesterday. And that's the weird part, too, is that Eddie's actually one of the younger ones. In fact, I actually think he was the youngest in Van Halen. I know Alex was 53. He was 55. I think David Lee Roth was 54, and I think Michael Anthony was also 54. So, you know, it's weird to think about now. The youngest... I can't imagine how Alex feels. His, you know, brother that he watched come into the world, he watched leave the world. I can't imagine how that must feel. That gotta be heartbreaking. To know that your brother, who you watched come into the world, you watched him leave. That's so sad. This is difficult to do. I want to make sure nothing falls on these. And in all honesty, I don't think that, fuck this tape, man. I hate packing tape. It's so damn difficult. I don't think that, Van Halen... I don't know what I was going to say, actually. I don't know. I'm just so, like, devastated at this point. I'm honestly out of tears to give. I've cried twice. He's gotten my tears. Well, I will say, In the version of heaven that I hope exists, I will be seeing him up there. That's all I can say. This is the... I'm just going to call it... don't know what to call this fan. I'm just going to say Antique Brass Hugger. There. Just going to say Antique Brass Hugger because I'm not 100% sure on what this one actually should be. I'm going to do one more for tonight and then cut out of here because I don't want to keep you guys past 20 minutes. What one, whatever's in this box, is going next? So you guys can't see it, but I'm pretty sure this is a fire hazard because I have boxes surrounding my furnace at this point. Box is going to hit the tripod. Ready? 3, 2, 1. That was a 100% fail. Oh shit. Here's the thing, too, is I would not mind, I'm sure this is going to happen. Oh god, what's in this box? Oh, you know what, I bet this is the A52. I had boxes labeled R and L and 1 and 2 and 3, just to make sure I would pack them right. Let me make sure there's no address. I was right, it is the A52. I'm not, here's the thing, I don't want to cry on YouTube because I'm going to get made fun of, and I feel like it's embarrassing. They say men don't cry, and I just don't, that box is useless. I just don't want to cry on the YouTube. That's my whole thing. I'm embarrassed because people are going to make fun of me, and I don't want that. And on top of that, I don't know if anybody else has this, like, fear type of thing, but when I see people cry, I hate it. Like, I get this feeling in my head that's, like, so... I feel bad for the rest of the day. I'm kind of a messed up soul in a way. Like, about all the noise, I'm packing fan blades. There's going to be a point in which I'm going to cry on YouTube. And you know what? That's okay. Everybody cries. Like, how do I put it? In all honesty, I just don't want to cry because I bet you on, like, the 10-year anniversary, which is going to be 2030, I'm going to be 24. Yeah. I'm probably going to cry. I'll be honest. And that's the thing, too, is, like, last night I was laying in bed, and I started saying out loud, I don't remember what I said, but I think I said something along the lines, I just looked up and I said, take care of him, God. And then I said something like, you're out of pain now, buddy. You're playing with Hendrix and John Lennon and Michael Jackson. I said something like that for like 30 seconds, and then I just started crying. Couldn't help it. And I was like, damn it, Isaac, damn it, stop crying, I don't want to cry. There was a video this morning that did me in again, and I will put it this way. That particular video, if the sound was not on, I wouldn't have cried because the music was sad. But it's okay. Everybody cries, and when you're a fucked up person like I am, you cry more. Oh well. You guys, I'm kind of glad I don't film daily videos because if I did, you guys would see my real personality. And in a way, my temper is no better than Angry Grandpa's. Like, I'm dead serious. I very often act like him. I'm not putting it on YouTube, and I'm not telling you in what ways. There are often times when I act like him, and I don't like it. I don't like treating my family this way. We are not the perfect family. That's something that, if you guys think like, oh, well, Isaac 24, he's got a good family. No. No, 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 no. Nope. Hell no. Fuck that. No. You are wrong. You are the most wrong you have ever been. This packing tape sucks. It's Duck brand duct tape. I'm just not good at packing fans. That's the problem. I need to have Dan. I need to hire him, and I need to have him pack my fans for me, because he ships fans on the daily. But then again, that's one of his business eye. Biznai? That's one of his biznai, and so he knows what he's doing. I'm just sort of cobbling together. Ah, fuck, we're 20 minutes in. Okay. Well, I'm going to go ahead and go till 25, and then when... Fuck me, this tape. There we go. I'm going to go till 25, and then I'm going to clock out whatever it is, because I don't want to keep you guys for that long. I have other things that are more important to do. I'll tell you what. I'll finish this fan, and then we'll leave. This is kind of like, in a way, kind of like Dan Spiffy Newman's new series called Musa Politics. It's kind of like that, but not really. I mean, I don't have other people starring, and I don't have... Okay, this tape here, this Duck brand tape, is a piece of shit. It came from Walmart. Don't fucking buy it, because it doesn't fucking work. I'm literally going to take a fucking scissor to this bitch if it doesn't come undone. Son of a mother... I'm going to get out of here and I'm going to finish this, but hopefully you've enjoyed this little video I made, this really raw video. Thanks for watching. Feel free to subscribe and click like if you like what you see, and follow me on the web, wix.com/theelevatorworld/fans. And I might have more of this in the future, but I really don't know. It's just been about me packing boxes. So, yeah, talk about Eddie Van Halen. He's gone. Bye, viewers.